Hello, welcome back.
What are you doing, Judy?
Let's play Tales of Vesparia.
I'm trying to see if I can contact Pharaoh again.
We're big.
If Zaude is connected to the
We have the
ancient
still
catastrophe,
back, so
Pharaoh might know
nice.
something about it.
And now we're talking to everybody.
Isn't he gonna ask about Estelle?
I'll tell him it looks like everything will be okay.
All right, thanks.
You know, the only real goal I've had in life has been to destroy the Hermes Blastia. I didn't have to think about other things while I was doing that.
Other things?
Oh, this world. Me. Lots of things. Had I never met Estelle, I might still be flying around with Baul, not thinking of anything.
Pharaoh said you changed too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm telling him Estelle will be all right because I really believe it. I have no intention of ignoring the Blastia or the air.
Is that part of the lots of things you mentioned? Sorry, forget I said that.
I won't kill Estelle, nor will I let her be killed. I also can't let Alexei go on.
Okay. We head out tomorrow morning. Just get back by then.
Understood.
Judy. Let's win this one.
Okay.
Jeez, it's a nice.
What are you doing wandering around?
I'm making sure you guys aren't causing any trouble.
Yeah, seriously.
I see. You're wandering around so you can cause some trouble.
No, I said... never mind.
I'm so glad that Estelle's back. And that we didn't have to kill her.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If we hadn't been able to bring her back, would you really have killed her?
Why do you ask?
Because...
I don't know, is what I'd like to say. But if Estelle hadn't heard my voice when she did, I probably would have killed her.
how can you go to such lengths knowing it's going to hurt you?
Estelle's my friend, and I can't let a stranger take care of my friend's problem. Besides, I'm not the one who it hurts the most.
A friend's problem. Yuri, you're really
Strong, huh? I don't know about that. But what about you? Did you forget your search for the Maristella?
Right now, I'm focusing on beating the bad guys. Besides, I haven't forgotten. If anything, I've got a great memory.
A great memory, huh? What's wrong?
Yuri, I'll never forgive Alexei. Sacrificing someone for his own desires, I could never forgive that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why, we can't let Alexei get away with what he's done.
No, he can't.
Oh, right, Yuri. Guess what? The Maritime Guild, Gulsong, is rushing to fix our ship.
Good, then we can meet Sam.
Gulsong. Isn't that Tokunaga's guild?
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
Alright, then we'll use that to take Alexei down.
Of course! So, Yuri?
What?
Patty,
Huh?
if you're having difficulty saying it, there's no need to force yourself. I'll listen when you're ready to talk, so go get some sleep. Good night.
Who buffs these are? Here are words of wisdom.
This will bring the value back down, so the discrepancy with this should...
Hey.
Nope. It's nowhere near enough.
Yuri!
Hey.
What are you all doing out here?
This is one of the rooms, by the way.
Shut
For
up
the
and
puzzle.
leave me alone!
Last part.
Oh, it's you.
Nice to see you too. So what kind of experiment is this anyway? Was something wrong?
No, it's being kept well under control, and it's stable. As annoying as it is to admit, Dane Nomos and this system of Alexei's are both pretty amazing.
So then where's the problem?
The effective area of control is more limited than I thought. The control barrier originates at the barrier Blastia. She's stable inside it, but she can't leave. I guess Dane Nomos alone couldn't take the place of all those Apatheia.
So long trips are out of the question.
Also, the barrier Blastia is part of the system. As long as it's in use, this city is defenseless. That's why I'm out here trying to figure out a way for her to move around freely.
Why can't Estelle just take Denomos with her wherever she goes?
It was really only designed to contain air that's gone out of control. I don't think it could actually affect Estelle in any way.
I guess that's how it was with Duke, too.
Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Or my name isn't Rita Mordio. I won't let Estelle wind up trapped like that again. Nobody treats my friend like just some thing.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Nothing to worry about. You've got the best genius under the sun with you.
Yes, I know Rita can help me. I'll have this ready by tomorrow. You get yourself to bed.
Okay, okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Same to you, Estelle.
Yuri's definitely the big brother of the group. Yeah, they're all basically like a big happy family. Honestly. They are.
He's actually sleeping. Man, I can't tell if he's brave or just stupid.
No, stupid.
Weren't you gonna have a touching reunion with your bestest pal?
No.
No, it's that lieutenant of his. Ugh, she's scary.
Hmm? Oh, well, I guess I can see that.
What do you mean?
Huh, well, it's just... she's so serious. Gotta be careful not to rub her the wrong way.
I'm not rubbing anything any way.
Well, you most certainly can't please all the people all the time.
I guess you're right. So what are you doing here?
Oh, just thinking about stuff. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? With all we've been through, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I should do with myself. But I keep coming up empty. Change wears me out.
You chose your own life. At this point, you should be able to do anything you want.
How do I put it? I already died once. Now I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff. But I guess thinking about settling things with Alexei is enough for now. The rest will probably come out in the wash.
Sounds okay to me.
Speaking of settling things, I filled Estelle in on all the stuff that happened. Guess what she did? She said I had to let her do the same thing everyone else did. So she smacked me on the head.
Yes.
Called it even.
Good.
That's Estelle.
It kind of hurt, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna catch my shut-eye in here.
Suit yourself. Try not to oversleep for once, though.
I'm glad Steph got to give her whacking. And funny enough, I kind of forgot about that. But Estelle does hit him too. That's fun. Remember, don't mess with the healer. That's how you die. And that's what you did. You think RPG characters will learn that by now? Don't F with the healer. Same thing goes for like D&D. Don't mess with the healer.
What's up, Carol?
Oh, Yuri! Take a look! It's as good as new!
Good to see you're as useful as ever. That's not yours, though, is it?
It's mine.
Yours.
Thanks.
This boy's been fixing up all the stuff that got knocked around in that commotion. He even went back to the lower quarter to pick all these things up.
Actually, Repeat found most of it.
These are my favorite shoes, and you can't hardly see where they got torn. This guy's awesome.
He sewed up a dress that was very important to me. Thanks again for that.
Are you sure about doing this, Carol? Tomorrow's the final battle.
It's okay. I was actually a little worried. I couldn't really sleep anyway, when I started thinking about the battle tomorrow.
The final battle
I just thought I might as well help out if there was anything I could do.
in a Tell's game.
I didn't think Repeat would want to come help, though. I was a little surprised.
He probably guessed what you were thinking. He doesn't just go along with anything.
First time you fight Van. It's the final battle.
Yeah, I guess.
You beat Mythos in the Tower of Salvation. It's the final battle. You beat Voltron in the Fifth Palace.
Ah, come on,
In
Repeat.
Arise. It's the final battle.
This boy's got a bright future ahead of him.
Now I gotta go beat Lexei. It's the final battle, guys.
You are looking at the esteemed boss of our guild.
Oh, this series.
You might learn a thing or two from
Come on, if you
yourself,
played
you
the
know.
series, you get it.
No
It's
wonder
not a
I didn't-
spoiler.
Memories support the heart, and our dearest possessions are the vessels for those memories. Thank you, young man.
I'll just do a little more, and then I'll call it a night.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Oh golly.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Symphonia just used that phrase so much. Don't overdo it. And I'm just tired of hearing it.
You coming too, Rapide? Tomorrow, we fight.
I adore the character that said it, but he spammed that freaking phrase. Combat. That's why.
Going already?
Yeah, we're leaving. Flinty boy.
It looks like things here won't be settled for a while. I had hopes that we'd have the guild ships at our disposal.
I heard they've been having some issues.
It seems they've been unable to decide on a course of action since the Dawn's passing. It looks like I'll be one step behind you again this time.
No hard feelings, no matter which of us gets to Alexei first, right?
Why don't we go together?
Oh yeah. Are you done trying to get Estelle back? I mean, she's still a princess. And what about all that stuff with the Imperial succession?
The Council has chosen Yoder as their leader. For all intents and purposes, he's got their nomination for the throne.
Okay. So that's why you don't need to chase her around anymore?
That's not it. It's just that I've finally come to terms with the choices she's made for herself.
Good Flynn.
Wow, you sure loosened up.
Don't give me a hard time. It's something I've had to struggle with in my own way.
Well, she'd be happy to hear it.
I'll bring the problems of the air and the Blastia to His Highness's attention. He'll be able to come up with some way of helping, I'm sure. As for Lady Estellise, Yuri, you have my confidence.
I appreciate it. Sorry for being such a pain. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you at Zaude.
As far as anyone is concerned, the capital was retaken because of my efforts. It isn't just with this, though. No one even knows the things you've... No, that brave vesparia has done. They don't even try to learn the truth. Are you really okay with that?
Think Yuri'd be alright.
Morning, morning, Yuri.
Hi.
Yuri, you're such a sleepyhead.
Looks like I overslept a little. My hair is a mess.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all good.
Here you go.
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am. Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, morning, Judith.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about Zaude.
Oh no.
He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed by both Interlakeia and humans.
I wonder why.
Such an encouraging send-off.
Well, it's not like we can just say, "Oh, thanks for telling us," and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in the mood to just let him go.
We can't just turn back now.
You're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
Nope.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle. Rita, did you see her?
Estelle won't be coming. She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success. But she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating.
Huh? But all Blastia need air to work, don't they?
Yes. So I tried the same thing as Raven.
Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the child of the full moon. Even Arts will use her life. She could be in serious danger if she had to exert herself.
Oh no!
So she won't be coming with us anymore.
Sucks.
And was she okay with that?
No.
Huh?
Estelle!
Hey! You're just here to see us off, right?
Clearly she wouldn't be
Yeah,
okay
I'm
with
sorry.
that.
Please take me with you.
What did I tell you? You'll lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them.
I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, you've suffered enough. You can rest now.
Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Even the fate of this world is at stake. Knowing that, my only choice is to fight alongside you.
Estelle,
There are still things I can do for my friends. So I'm asking you, please, take me with you.
I want to tell you no, but you decided this for yourself. I won't turn you down.
Yes, and she doesn't really listen once she sets her mind to something.
Ah, let's take her. Nobody likes having their friends run off to steal all the fun.
Yeah, we'll all help out to make this easy on her.
We're gonna blow that scoundrel away.
Promise me one thing. You will never, never push yourself too hard. Got it? I'll never forgive you if you break that promise.
All right.
Trying to forbid this bunch from pushing themselves is pretty pointless.
Thank goodness. It looks like I made it in time.
Oh? Hi.
Huh? Prince Yoder and Flynn, too?
My, what an honor for His Highness to see us off himself.
Is it me or...
There you go again with that attitude of yours.
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the knights are not yet able to leave for battle.
What do you think Flynn would have made a good emperor?
Under normal circumstances, the knights should be the ones taking the initiative here, but you civilians have shouldered it. As head of the Empire, I must apologize.
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the Empire anyway.
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that you take Flynn in their place.
Hey!
Huh?
Your Highness?
At this moment, both in name and in substance, Flynn is the greatest knight in the Empire. I am sure that he will be of great use to you. Wouldn't you agree?
But I must command the knights.
As soon as the knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be able to entrust your men with that much. Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with Alexei?
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirasain, hereby command you on behalf of the Empire. Imperial Knight Flynn Shifo, join forces with the Guild, brave Vesparia, and stop Alexei.
Yes, sir. You heard His Highness. I'll be counting on you, Yuri.
Yay!
Even if I refused, you'd still come along, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes. You know you would, Yuri.
So our next problem is just how to go about actually getting to Zauda.
That's already been handled, right, Judy?
Yes, of course. We still have that important friend of ours.
Oh, is he okay?
I told you, he's strong.
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
So everything's ready. This is it, the final battle.
Yuri, stop pulling our leg. Yay! Yay! We have a full house.
So now we've got the gang back together.
I'm so glad to be with you all again.
Same here.
Likewise.
You must take care not to strain yourself.
Remember, there's a limit to what we can do.
You know, one step at a time.
Huh? What's up?
I think Rapide just welcomed me back.
No, Rapide's already off over there.
Should have seen
Oh. Come on, repeat. Stop being so hard to get. Alright. Let's get Syl back in our party. Now, we could do Zod, but I'm not gonna do Zod yet. Why? Because there is some side quests I'm gonna do. Yes, even though I said I would not do most of the side quests in this game. One, I have the costumes already. So, I did oversee there's a few that I will be doing. Yes. Namely 3 side quests. Well, 3 or 4. I guess it depends. Because one place is a location that has multiple side quests tied to it, so kind of as a whole. Another area we'll be going back and forth to. You'll see one of the areas right away. However, what we're doing right now is we're going to go open up something for later. And if we don't do it now, we'll have to do it after the final
Don't we have
dungeon.
other stuff to do?
We're not?
Well, we've come this far. It wouldn't hurt to just go and say hello to Pharaoh.
Yeah, come on.
I'm hoping he won't be around.
You should play this game, you should know what the side quest is. Here.
It looks
I'm
like Balor
starting.
was back to his old self.
There's plenty of air for him to absorb. He seems to have used it to heal his wounds.
For all the trouble Alexei's caused, he's helping us out in some unexpected ways.
That's not gonna get him off the hook, though.
He can go wherever he likes. With Baul to help us, there's no place we can't follow.
He's such a good drag. Valente, he's such a good boy.
What's this? It's like a hole just opened up in the sky.
Oh, that. It is a phantom rift. Pharaoh made it.
What the hell is a phantom rift?
He farted?
The town where we met Duke was an illusion that Pharaoh made.
There wasn't anything left but ruins that second time we went there.
True.
It kind of makes sense if what we saw in Jormungand was from the same time as the ghost ship.
Besides Duke, that is.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
I don't think the side quest has anything to do with the ghost ship.
Yes.
It seems like Pharaoh's not around here anywhere.
He's not responding to my calls either.
Hey! What's going on here?
Let's go in. Oh, Carol.
Let's go.
Everyone point and laugh. Everyone point and laugh. Yeah, Flynn does not show up for this scene for some reason. Oh well.
I'm okay. That was crazy.
This is Jormungand.
Or the illusion of it that Pharaoh made.
There's no one around.
Could Pharaoh be
Creepy.
here?
Perhaps.
Let's have a look around.
Yes. Now we will be completing this quest before the final dungeon. Because despite what you see online, you can do this before the final dungeon. We won't be able to complete this quest yet right now. But we'll be back here before the final dungeon. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
What brings you here?
Actually, I already have this quest recorded. Wait,
Just
what?
travelers passing through.
I'd say nothing.
I'm sorry, but there is no longer an inn or any shops in this town.
Are you here alone?
You need assistance?
Yes, it's just me.
You wouldn't happen to be the sage, would you?
The humans of this town once called me that.
Huh? But didn't the sage die?
Shut up.
This is an illusion Pharaoh made, right?
So that would mean this is actually the Jormungand of 1,000 years ago.
Look at here, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
I wonder if
stupid.
the lack of a barrier blastia is the reason everyone else took off.
Hey!
How perceptive. Blastia cannot easily be acquired, nor do we
See?
have the clear ciel crystal. The children of the full moon should never have signed the pact with the Interlakeia.
Pact?
They agreed to bury most of the Blastia, with the children standing watch over the rest.
In order to protect against the Adaphagos. So then, the ancient civilization didn't collapse. It was sealed up.
Well, I thought you were perceptive, but now I see you actually know nothing.
What?
Supervising the use of Blastia. Doesn't that remind you of the Empire today?
Well, you know, something can understand nothing.
Well, Estelle is a child of the full moon, not to mention one of the heirs to the throne.
I guess.
Wait, so then the children of the full moon must have founded the Empire.
Please, there is no need to speak in hushed tones.
Seriously.
The pact will surely be forsaken, unless, that is, all Blastia can be done away with for good.
But people couldn't live like they do now without Blastia.
A certain type of life can be led, even without Blastia.
A lot of fighting, though.
Yeah, the inconvenient type.
So it has always been. They come to depend on anything that eases the burdens of life.
Yet even knowing that, you helped the people of this town to build a barrier, Blastia?
I too was poisoned by the desire for greater things. I couldn't ignore the convenience.
Now what kind of a sage does that?
To be a sage means only to be rich in knowledge. I too belong to the society of people.
Being a saint isn't a prerequisite for leadership then, huh?
Well put. And the children of the full moon are no different. The role of supervisor will turn into one of absolute authority before long.
What does that mean?
It's pretty clear if you look at what the Empire's become.
Anyway, nothing remains in this village. Not even Blastia. You are welcome to stay the night, if you don't mind the ramblings of an old man.
Sure.
Thanks.
Come on, guys. We don't need to be mean. Let's just rest. He seems like a really nice guy. He's not going to send us on any dangerous quests. There's no way. Well, he's definitely not right now. I've seen that. No, he never does. I'm just joking around.
Dizzy.
I can't believe he kept us up all night telling those stories.
Well, I
He
was
tells
fascinated
tales.
by his epic tale of the girl who fought with a frying pan and a ladle.
Yeah, it was Tales Games.
Estelle, it sounds like you want to hear even more stories.
Clearly.
Yeah, well, you can count me out.
Anyway, this is quite impressive for something that's just an illusion.
It's so weird. It's an illusion, but we can talk with people and everything feels so real.
Perhaps it's because these things really did exist at one point in the past.
Humans could never give up Blastia completely, which has brought us to where we are today.
The Empire was only meant to monitor the Blastia, but they started digging them up and studying them.
The Entelecheia despise the Blastia, but humans just can't let them go.
Yeah, pretty much. Poor Flynn. He's like, why did you guys leave me out? I noticed you left Patty out too. We were... Okay. Sorry guys, you weren't in the original 360 version. So you can't be a part of this side quest. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of a thing here. It's those two are not... Well, they were in it. Like, Flynn was a character. It's just... You only chose your party in the Japanese version. Same with Patty. This quest existed. But even then, Flynn, Patty, as far as I know, were not a part of it. So, yeah, don't expect to see Patty and Flynn in scenes involving this quest. But all we're doing now is unlocking the prerequisite for it. We're not going to get the item to complete the quest yet. But we will obviously be able to start it a bit later. But we are going to do the hot springs. Yes. Now we're going to do the first hot springs. Yes, the first and second. Right now. Ay, ay, ay. I'll tell you about this quest is another reason why I don't like Raven. Although, if I remember correctly, that part's not going to be until the third time we come back here. Which will be after Zod. Yeah, and these parts aren't voiced. I like the music actually here. Yeah, because, as you know, every JRPG has gotta have the hot springs. Because, of course. I love JRPGs, but I know they can be a little wacky. But still, these games are much better when it comes to being appropriate than some other RPGs I've played. Although this older section is not very appropriate, honestly. We won't see that for a bit. Now, by the way, even though, yeah, that quest is with Sage, talking to him is missable and you can miss out on the rest of that quest on the 360 version. This version, if you miss out your opportunity before Zod, you'll have to come back after the final dungeon. Like loading up your save after you've beaten the game. But then you would go to the desert where you would open up a chest, a box, a red box. You should remember that one. And inside you'll get an item. I'm not saying the item because it's a little bit of a spoiler. But yeah, you get an item. Which will like continue the quest. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. What's funny is originally I wasn't even going to do another playthrough of this. I was just going to let it lie with the old blind, how far I got. But yet play through again and maybe do one video with the boss of that quest. Yeah, that's a boss. But I decided no. So I'm like, I like the quest a lot, but not enough to just play for the game entirely just for that. Like, no, that's a little, nah, no thank you, I'm good. So, I just finish up the old cancel LP. And then I can do that. But what I said, I've already actually recorded up to that, actually. Not the final dungeon, because online will say you have to do the final dungeon no matter what for it. You probably did in the original, but not this version. In the hot springs, though, you can get swimsuits. Well, not swimsuits, beachwear. You do get swimsuits, though. But that's in another location later on. Here you just can get some beachwear, which we already have, actually. Yeah, this quest I already have a lot of the costumes for. But I'm going to do it anyway. You know. Because I don't see why not. There's one costume I haven't gotten yet on the PS4 version. It involves this quest with the hot springs. I'll get it, I guess. I'll try. But I think I have to get to the final dungeon first with that one, for some reason. I don't know. It's like I don't need to go to the final dungeon for the other quest, but I do for the thing you get here. The last thing. It's weird, honestly. As for a third quest we'll be doing, a third side quest, you'll have to wait a minute for that one. That one's not unlocked yet. Well, technically the first one's also not unlocked. I just did the thing to unlock it later. Oh, man. Sheesh. But I think the third side quest you really like. Especially if you like the Tell skins. I just felt like I couldn't do a playthrough without it. Man. Too bad they don't voice this section. Oh well. Maybe it's for the best. But how weird it kind of gets. This side quest is also kind of another reason I don't like Raven. Honestly. Not the only reason. I've already given you most of my reason. This is just... And don't get me wrong, Zealous did something too for Nosfix. But at least Zealous was funny. Okay? I'll just say this is not that funny. But you probably won't see that this part. I believe it's the third visit. And sadly, there's another one too where Flynn doesn't get to participate. He does get beachwear, but yeah. Which kind of sucks. Sheesh. Yeah, kind of common, I guess, at some things. Like Patty, too, also. Won't really do much. That's what I said. Yeah. By the way, we will be starting Zod in this episode. We will. Most likely not finishing it. We'll see. Take a look at how long the video is. If it's longer than what it is, then I decided to go ahead and completely do Zod. If not, then...
So that's Zaude. It's huge.
Or Zade. Sorry.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Patty, you take things too literal.
Oh, look! Over there!
He didn't mean it literally.
Pharaoh.
Hey, Pharaoh, I saw your portal.
he's...
But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed?
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work, but at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you.
Well, we gotta go in now. Yeah, so we're starting Zod. I'm not completing it. Oh, yeah, look at the links. I changed my mind if it's long. Longer than this. But we're getting towards the end of the video, then I decided not to. We have to wait till next episode.
Up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
Is this really one big Blastia? There's no way!
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world.
It must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No. I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches.
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy. We're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in.
Oh, man. Yeah, just go this way, it'll be fine. Music is not too bad here.
This loose look is a really fresh image for you, Flynn.
Yeah, you spend most of the time clanking around in that heavy armor. Is that why you're so hard-headed?
It's as rough as ever, I see. But you are right. Wearing something like this instead of my armor makes me feel freer somehow.
It's probably because you look so different. But you're dressed your age. It's cute.
Cute? Could you spare the mockery?
I'm giving orders to a bunch of knights in that getup.
Silly, ain't it? I'm not even sure his men would recognize him if he was wearing that outfit.
They might not know him without his usual suit of armor.
I must admit, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving commands like this.
It's only natural.
Do I really look that different in my armor?
I still have my costume.
There's a breeze. It's a vent.
Leave it to me!
Are we going to enter through here?
It might not be what you're used to as a knight, but yeah.
Rita, don't worry. I'm fine.
Please, I'm not worried.
Just stop the tsundere shit.
Oh, shut up. Hurry up and get that thing open.
You're the only one shouting.
Yeah.
Got it!
Wonderful. Let's take a look.
Man, I really wish there was the extra mile for other Tales games. Like, I still think voice acting would have been kind of nice at Symphonia, but again, my previous statement. I don't know, because I feel like there's change voice actors for some characters. And also maybe making it to where certain two characters can be in the same party. You know? And have skits together. If you know what I mean?
Been wondering about this
Would have been
for a while
nice.
now.
It's not gonna happen, I know that.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could forget.
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways. Lead our
I
empire to
suppose.
prosperity, what have you.
What is Tales of Prosperity?
Earnestly believing his every word. Even now, I imagine they believe in him. I cannot blame them for that.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then why can't they...
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
Guess so. I like this dungeon. It's pretty fun.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't believe we're inside a weapon.
Carol, wait.
Huh?
Get out here. You're too old for hide and seek.
Bravo! Bravo, my lads.
It just sucks.
Splendid! Such keen intuition, such sharpened instincts. Simply splendid.
Jaeger! What is it this time? Are you gonna show us how to get to Alexei?
Yeah! Oh, yeah. I will show you the way. To hell, that is.
Do you know the way?
Just which way's the wind blowing with this guy anyway?
He doesn't know what
Have
he's
you
doing.
forgotten, my pretties? We are still sworn enemies, you know. Things were destined to end this way between us.
Is this another trap?
It's just like you said. We're enemies. So let's do what enemies do.
You are
Time for battle.
Bring it.
Terribly sorry, but friendship does not last an eternity.
But the guilds working together would bring so much to the people of the world.
Now that is a fantasy.
You're right. Let's finish this.
Hear the symphony of my attack!
This might just be his last battle. Alright, that. Oh man. This guy's actually not that hard.
Well, aren't you something? I suppose it's time to reveal my true power.
We're still gonna kick your butt.
Is he just like Raven?
He's just showing off.
So that's the ace up his sleeve.
How can all these people just use Blastia like that?
I will send anyone who gazes on this to the deepest abyss.
I don't think so.
Hurry up and yield to me, otherwise you will die here.
You're the one.
Hey, don't talk about Abyss like that.
This battle with you will make my heart a legend.
It is nice of you to sell back, honestly. Come on, dude, let me fill your dark soul with light. Ah. Oh, ground me that freeze. Yeah, Devil May Cry. I've watched the games they played. I haven't actually played them, but I've watched them. This is pretty fun. From what I've seen. Not really a game I'd play, but I like watching them. Dante's awesome. This is the only mystic art you're gonna get off. That's it. You know, in these games, you're actually getting to see the menu for items. Rise, you really didn't get to. My bad for that. I just never needed it. Rise. To be fair, I was playing on story difficulty because I just really didn't care. I wanted to get through Rise. I just wanted to get through it. So I just put the difficulty to story. But honestly, even if it wasn't the case, even if I really liked to Rise, I don't know. I'll use whatever difficulty I want. I don't put much stock in difficulty in games. I mean, I like hard games. I mean, Tomb Raider games, Final Fantasy 2, and other games that have been hard, and hell, very hard unknown mode and Tales of the Abyss. Hard mode Symphonia. I'm fine with hard mode. I just don't always feel like it. And if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. But if I feel like it, I will.
I'm not really one for vengeance and all, but this is for the Don.
Be careful. He might still have something up his sleeve.
No. These sleeves are empty. This is...
Your chest. Did Alexei do that to you as well?
I wonder... But what's done is done.
Why? Why did you fight alone? With nothing, and no one to help you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, where's Alexei? What is he trying to accomplish?
Why?
Leviathan's Claw. What a sad ending.
Hey.
They were both crying.
What was that all about?
He was an awful person, but maybe he also...
Well, see you later, guys.